the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. Roz, it's Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast. Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hi, Rima. How are you? It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, Roz and Mocha. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, if you're good, why are you on FML? What's going on?
My family's just being rude.
Oh, damn. Rima, so you wrote us this, hey, Roz and Mocha, fix my life. My family frequently makes condescending comments about my boyfriend's inability to understand our native language, and it's becoming a recurring problem. I considered talking to my parents about it to respectfully ask them to stop, but my boyfriend doesn't want me to say anything because he thinks he should just suck it up and take their jokes. What should we do? So explain the dynamic. What's the language? All that other stuff.
So my family speaks Tagalog. I speak it as well.
By the way, Filipino. You got to say that for everybody who knows. Or for anyone who doesn't know.
Filipino.
Okay.
Yes, Filipino. And I'm the youngest. My boyfriend and I are in our mid-20s. Mm-hmm. So a couple weeks ago, my family and I all got together, had dinner, and I thought it was going to be like kind of mellow because we had the dinner because our dog recently died. We recently had to put her down. Mm-hmm. So we kind of all got together. My two older sisters don't live with my parents and I anymore. Mm-hmm. They both have their partners. My eldest sister has her husband, and my middle sister is moved in with her boyfriend. So all of them speak the native language and understand. And my family likes to tell a lot of stories and tell a lot of jokes around the dinner table. But that dinner a couple weeks ago went a little sour. So when someone was making a comment in Filipino, my boyfriend's name is Ray. My sister said to her boyfriend, say it in English so Ray can understand. And she said this in a very condescending way.
And sorry, what is Ray? Ray, does he speak Filipino?
He's also Filipino. He was born in Canada, but he doesn't understand or speak the language.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So a couple minutes passed after that comment my sister made. My dad makes a side comment after he had said something in English. And he said this to my brother-in-law saying, did you understand that? Like kind of a joke because Ray doesn't understand the language. Mm-hmm. And my brother-in-law said no to make everyone laugh. And this... while all this went down, I can tell my boyfriend is already very uncomfortable because this has happened before where, like, they'll make a joke in Filipino and then Ray doesn't understand. My sister will say, did you understand that, Ray? Like, knowing that he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he feels out of place. He feels embarrassed.
He feels embarrassed.
Yeah, I think that if you have somebody new at your table, and especially if your kid is, dating them, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I think that most families, does everybody in the family speak English at that table and they were just choosing to speak Filipino? Yeah. Okay. So I think that when you have somebody new at the table and it's dinner and it's a family get together, you have to really go out of your way to make somebody feel welcome. I think that, like, if your mom and dad had a quick conversation about something and they were just talking Filipino to each other, that's fine. But I think when it is this family dynamic where you're all sharing stories and having fun and having a laugh, when there's somebody at the table who you've welcomed there and you don't go out of your way to try and include them or explain it along the way, what's happening, I think that it's deliberately rude. Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm. Have you ever said anything to your parents or to your sisters?
So that's the thing I wrote, that I want to talk to my parents and kind of ask them respectfully, like, hey, can you stop making little comments? And my dad also, when he sees Ray, every single time he sees him, hey, were you born in Canada? Like, why do you have to ask that every single time? Like, you know the answer to that?
Yeah, I would have a conversation and tell them how it makes him feel, but more importantly, how it makes you feel. Because if you haven't expressed your feelings about this to them, they're probably assuming that you're cool with it, that you're on their side, that you don't care that they make the jokes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to think that my family's rude. Like, I think if I say something, they'll stop. But my boyfriend doesn't think I should because he's already embarrassed, and he thinks that they'll make even more jokes if I do say something about it.
Your dad sounds like he's a bit of an a-hole.
Yeah, it was kind of very rude for him to do that.
It's a very, I know that they probably, think that they're being funny and everything else, but they're doing the thing that nobody wants, which is making somebody feel excluded and uncomfortable and going out of your way to be an a-hole to somebody who is different. And your dad is starting to really sound like a huge a-hole.
Yeah, I'm just scared because I'm the youngest, and everything that I bring up to my parents or my older sisters, they'll kind of just like brush it off and say like, suck it up, you're the youngest type of thing.
Yeah, but that's I don't think that this is about the dinner table and the language and everything else. I think that this is an issue that you have with your family. It's not about your boyfriend, it's about you. It's not them disrespecting your boyfriend, it's them disrespecting you. Right? This isn't about Ray. This is about you. This is about them not caring enough about you and your feelings to make your guests feel welcome. It's not about him.
Yeah.
I think you need to lay it all out.
It's about you.
To both of your parents. I think you need to lay it out to both of your parents.
Like, your dad's not being an a-hole to Ray. He's being an a-hole to you.
Yeah, this conversation that we are having with you, you need to have with them, especially with your father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
No worries. All the best, girl.
Thank you.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Hi, Katrina. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, you're kind of good because you're on FML. What's going on?
How hard is it to commit?
Oh, damn. Katrina, you wrote this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. I've been in the dating world since 2021. After me and my ex broke up. We were on again, off again for about 6 or 7 years. I keep attracting men that don't want to commit or just want to have fun. What am I doing wrong? Where are you looking for them?
Where am I looking for them? Obviously the wrong dating sites.
Yeah, you're on the apps?
I am right now Facebook dating, or was on Facebook dating.
Facebook dating?
Had no idea Facebook dating was a thing. So have you tried like all the other, like Hinge and Bumble and Tinder?
I have, and I feel like it's even worse.
Yeah. I was having a conversation with someone who recently deleted all those apps because she said the quality of guy just wasn't there. And for guys using those apps, it's just basically, if it doesn't work out with one, on to the next. If it doesn't work out with that other one, on to the next. They're not like trying anymore.
No,
at least in her experience.
The worst thing that happened to dating, I would say ever, is when the world gave mediocre men unlimited options. And you are not a person on that dating app. You are an option. And that's the reality. Okay.
And in this day and age,
thought about it
there are unlimited options.
Unlimited, and men have never had unlimited options before. Like you used to have to, like present yourself well. You had to go out. You had to take a chance. You had to get nervous. You had to risk getting shot down. You had to do all this stuff, right? You had to work for it. People thought that the working for it was a hassle and that these dating apps are going to make life easier. But what the working for it did was it made you feel something, and now people feel nothing. Nothing.
But that's really not even my experience, though. I feel like when I do meet somebody, it goes good, and it's very like, oh, yeah, we know what we want. Like, we talk about that, all of that. And then all of a sudden, a couple weeks go by, and then all of a sudden it changes.
Yes.
And it's like,
changes
oh, no,
for them.
Never mind.
It changes for them.
Of
I wonder if
course.
it changes for them because they still have the app on their phone and they're still looking, and they're like, oh, I might have found, no offense to you, Katrina, but like, I think I might have found someone better. Let me distance myself from this situation.
Katrina,
right?
does it change after you guys have sex?
No.
No,
actually, no.
It doesn't. So when does the change?
No.
When does the change happen?
I don't know. I feel like Mocha's right. It's they have somebody else, or they're still talking to whoever, and then.
Well, yes, because you're an option.
Yeah.
You're still an option. Whether you're with somebody for 2 or 3 weeks, you are still an option.
Yeah, you're not one of, again, no offense, you're not one of one.
Yeah.
You're one of,
No.
insert number here.
Yeah, you're
No.
right. You're
So
right.
I would say go where the people are and actual human people.
And
We've said this like multiple times, whether it's for dating or people who just want to like make friends, is that you have to go out into the wild. You have to go into the world. You have to find people who have similar interests to you. Join a club. Go to places that, you enjoy, that you may be able to meet other people who enjoy those same things, right?
that is true. You're right. You're right.
There was a great article last week that we were talking about where speed dating is all of a sudden back.
Yeah,
I know. One of the girls at work told me to do that.
Yeah, like speed dating is back, for God's sake, because people need, like, you need to have some sort of human interaction, and what the apps does, is you're not human on those, right? Like you're a profile,
Right.
you're part of the algorithm, you are, their phone saying that you may get along with this person, and then they look at your picture and they're like, oh, she's got a great body, maybe we'll hook up. Like it's not based on any sort of reality, and there have been great success stories that people met on apps, but I think that those are very few and far between these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely right. You're definitely
Like maybe
right.
in the earlier daes, it was like, ooh, this actually works.
Yeah.
Now it's too much.
Yeah, and the other thing that screwed the apps, right, is back in the day, how we were not allowed to shame people anymore, right? Back in the day, if you were on Plenty of Fish, right, you hid that from your friends.
Yeah.
Right? There was a little shame attached to trolling on the internet for a lover, right? There was a little shame in that.
Yeah.
And now it's all out in the open. Everybody does it. Celebrities are doing it. It's all there's no shame in it anymore. Not that there should be shame, but it's no longer like private. It's all out there. And
I think, Katrina,
and it's a problem.
I think the way to go about this is to go where the people are and not on the apps.
Yeah.
You're right. I think I was kind of already deciding that, and I just needed someone that I didn't really know
Yeah.
to tell me that, or didn't know
let
me
us
very
know.
well.
Let us know how the speed dating goes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Love you, Katrina. Have a good day.
Bye.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is,
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Justin, it's Roz and Mocha. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good.
What's on your mind? Why are you here?
Man, I got so much love to give. I don't know how to pick.
You wrote us this, Justin. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. Oh, man. You wrote us this. I have two girls that I love, and both love me, and I'm not sure which one to be with. One is my ex, who I've been with for 2 years. The other is the new girl who I've been with for about 9 months and also got married to.
Yo, what? Bruh.
So wait a second. Are you a married man?
Yeah.
And you got two girls?
Well, no, I have one right now, but there's still one that's just in the back of my mind still.
Do you even know if your ex wants you? From
Yeah,
what I
I
mean,
do.
bro, you're married. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter about your ex, dog.
Well, let's get into that, though. Do you know if your ex wants to get back with you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, how do you know that?
A couple months, like December, I got into a bad accident, like pretty bad accident. I was off for a while, like lucky to be around type of accident. And she reached out afterwards and, said the whole thing where she's sorry and she wishes that things could work out and we could be back together.
Yeah.
And then ever since then,
So did this accident happen and her reaching out to you during the time that you were married or before you got married?
Before.
Okay.
Before you got married. And you still went through with getting married. Does your wife know that you are in communication with your ex? Does she know that your ex reached out after the accident?
She does know.
Okay. And what does she think about this whole thing? Does she know that you feel the way you feel?
No, but she knows that she reached out.
Okay.
Have you hooked up with your ex?
No, we've talked, but that's it.
You sent her anything?
No.
She sent you anything?
No, nothing like that. I just, whatever.
She tell you?
Just reached out to me.
She tell you that she loves you still?
Oh, yeah.
Do you tell her that you still love her?
No, I don't know how to feel about all that.
Okay.
Are you texting every single day?
No, not at all.
Okay. So what is your issue here? Like, you're sort of strung out on what could have been and wondering if you went back with your ex that it would be better than it was before you guys broke up?
Pretty much, yeah, because that's the whole thing, right? It's like, things are different, and the time that we were apart, it's made her realize that things changed and she wants to make things work and all that.
Are you not happy with your wife?
Yeah, I am.
But
I don't know. It's just because I was with her for so much longer that it's just she's still sometimes just there in my head, right?
Yeah, I think that this is part of the problem. We talk about this a lot on FML, especially with the dating apps and stuff, which is one of the things that has just ruined relationships and dating is when guys who shouldn't have all these options suddenly have all these options. And I think for you, you're kind of in a unique situation where it sounds like it didn't end well with your ex when it did. And now that a little bit of time has passed, you both sort of maybe regret the way things did end, and you still got a little bit of feelings for her. But the problem is you're married now, and you got a wife who I assume loves you.
Yeah, of course.
And you love her.
Yeah.
So what in the hell are you doing, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, like you said, the way it just ended and all that. And
why did the relationship end?
Yeah, why did you guys break up?
There was we were at a point where there was just a lot of fighting and arguing.
Okay, bro.
Yeah,
don't.
I wasn't that much time before I moved on. Right? Like,
you're gonna go. It's gonna be great for about a day, and then you guys are gonna start fighting again. It's going to go back to the exact same dynamic it was before. So basically, your FML is, hey, Roz Mocha, should I blow up my life?
Yeah.
Okay. So
the answer is no.
The answer is no. I think that you need to tell the ex, hey, this ain't cool. It's wildly disrespectful, and it's messing with my head. And I got a wife. I love my wife, and it was great to reconnect with you. Thanks for reaching out. Thanks for the kind words after I got in that accident, but no more. And then block her.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow through, Justin.
Yeah, I think I just need to hear it out, so tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of do that, yeah.
Yeah, and start respecting your wife, man.
No, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you're on here with us.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I have so much love to give. How do I pick? You know what I mean? That's how it all started.
Choose your words, bro.
Yeah. Give it all to your wife. Okay, bro?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, thanks.
See you, Justin.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
On Kiss.
Roz and Mocha's Fix My Life.
What advice can you guys give me?
Okay, so my question is...
Got a problem you can't fix?
Roz and Mocha got you.
Kiana in Brockville, Ontario. Hello, it's Roz and Mocha.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you? Why are you on FML?
Should I continue a relationship with my father?
Kiana, you wrote us this. Hey, Roz and Mocha, Fix My Life. My dad cheated on my mom after 30 years of marriage and has started doing and making not great choices. He still lives with my family, with my mom and brother, and myself, as the cost of living is hard right now, so moving out for me or him is currently out of the question. Wow, that's tough. I get mad and upset when I'm around him. When I was a bit younger, when I was 17, I went 3 months without speaking to him for different reasons, but this time, I don't know if I want him back in my life. So wait a second. So your parents are technically not together. Your dad has a side thing, but he's still living at home with all you guys?
Yes, it's quite a time.
Oh, why doesn't he just move in with his side piece?
So technically they're not really, like, they're off and on, and my mom and dad keep trying to kind of work things out.
Yeah, it's tough.
Stop talking to them. Yeah.
How does your mom feel about all this? Obviously devastated, but she hasn't, put his stuff on the driveway yet.
No, I did that at one point, but I kind of got in trouble for doing that because I'm not supposed to get involved. So now I have to keep my
trouble by who? By your dad or your mom?
My mom.
How old are you?
She doesn't want me getting involved. I'm 27.
That's tough. I'm sorry you're going through that.
Yeah.
So, like, at 27, I mean, I get it. Financially, it is impossible for people to try and do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, but you can't come at this like a 15-year-old.
Exactly.
Right. You got to let your parents figure this out and work this out. Now, you can have whatever feelings you want towards your dad, right? But if your dad is there and your mom is doing the work, and if they have any sort of desire to reconcile and they're having conversations and your mom sees some sort of value in him being there, you have to let your mom make those decisions.
Okay.
Right?
Sometimes it just gets hard because I feel like I'm watching her just keep getting hurt. So that just drives me crazy, but I get what you're saying.
Now, you can talk to your mom about all this stuff.
Okay.
But don't make it about you.
Okay.
Do you guys still do like certain not family like outings or anything like that, but like the dinner time? Does that still happen at the same time? And like, is everyone together, or do you guys still do things like on the weekend, or does your dad try to do things with you guys, or
you ever just sit around and watch a movie as a family?
Yeah, like treat it as if nothing's happening?
We occasionally do that, but when we try to plan it, sometimes he'll just cancel and not show up.
Yeah.
But like, what about just normal? Like, you ever just like sit around and like watch Netflix together?
Yes, that will happen sometimes.
Yeah, and it's awkward, and you don't like being in the room with them, and
Yeah, I try to go to my room and just avoid it.
Have you talked to your dad about this?
Not in a calm tone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How about your siblings?
Yeah, me and my brother talk about it all the time.
No. Have either of them talked to your mom or dad about it?
Not yet. I feel like he's been waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
But I think it's time.
Yeah, I think that you're okay to have a conversation with your dad, right? But make it about sort of your relationship, and try not to get involved in the mom and dad stuff, because that's for your mom to try and figure out, right? Okay. But you can have a conversation about how you feel. And I think that would maybe go a long way to moving the whole hurt forward to a place where you can all sort of manage it together. But avoiding everything is not healthy for anyone. And if you want to sit down and have an adult conversation with your dad as his kid, and he doesn't want to, then you sort of know where he stands with how you feel, right?
Yeah.
But avoiding it and just seething while somebody's in the room is not healthy at all for anyone. And you shouldn't put yourself in that position. Not that you have to fix anything, but I think that you can sit down and have a conversation with your dad. But you also got to let your mom do mom stuff.
Okay. I think I can do that.
Yeah. And also, you're 27.
Yeah.
In another world, you're not living in that house.
Exactly, yeah.
Does that help a little bit, Kiana?
Okay. Yes, that helps so much. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
I think I just needed to hear it.
Yeah, no worries. All the best to you.
Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10.
on Kiss 92.5
Kiss925.com.
or download the Kiss 92.5 app.